Hi, this video is about the Ninja SEO plugins pack for WordPress. I've been doing SEO since basically full-time since about 2012, and I've ranked a lot of websites, and I've actually over the many years have made WordPress plugins for myself to make things be easier, also to give me new abilities. And I realized that this is something that other people might find useful, and so I thought I'd create this simple, low-cost membership to the pack of plugins that I find to be very useful that I use on a regular basis on a lot of different websites, and that have actually helped me rank and get more done. So the first plugin, this is one of my favorite plugins. It's so easy to use, and it's one of the fastest ways to rank for long tails, and it also can significantly improve your click-through rates. And what it does is it automatically adds dates, either in the month and or the year, to the titles and the H1s of your pages. Now you can select which pages do it, but you can default to all your pages, and you can add it. You can append it to the end. You can actually put it at the beginning. You can mix and match, and you can do, if you don't like to your H1s to change, then you can just do your titles, and that will work for you. Here's a quick snapshot of the current settings part, but there's more to it than this. I have several examples of pages that I noticed, hey, they're getting traffic after I put this up on a website, because people are searching oftentimes for how to do SEO 2019, or how to do SEO 2020, or how to do SEO January 2020, whatever. And if you have that in there, then you're actually much more likely to rank for it, right? You have it in the title of your page, you have it in the H1s, it's much more likely to rank. But not only that, but people are more likely to click on it, which Google does track. And so as a result, you're gonna have better rankings, you're gonna have higher click-through rates, because people are gonna see, oh, this is updated. And as the month and the year rolls over, it automatically updates, and you can do it even if you have 1,000 pages on your site. You can install this and have it on all 1,000 pages, and you can select some pages. I don't want it on this page. It's actually very quick and simple. It's a very easy plugin, and I've gotten quite a bit of organic traffic just by installing it. This is one plugin. And there's another plugin, the bulk page creator. This is another one that I really like. And what you do is, I was already taking my the structure of the site, all the pages that I wanted to rank, all the keywords I wanted to rank for, and putting them in Excel for in an organized way, and that was very useful to me. And so what I created here was something where you upload it to you upload it to the software, and it automatically builds out the pages, and it can embed videos and images and text, and in those pages, it can make it very quick and easy to build, like, let's say 50 or 100 or more page site. You can build it extremely quickly. You could have a VA build the Excel file for you. There's a sample Excel file. It's very simple and easy, and then even without any text content, I have had pages rank. Part of the reason why this is really useful is that the age of a URL matters, and so when you have a URL that's been up for 6 months, even if all it has had is like 3 YouTube videos, that matters a lot. And some of these pages will rank really quickly with just the videos. I have a page on my site that was just 3 YouTube videos. That's all it was a title, an H1, and 3 YouTube videos, and it ranked. I sent just a few links to it, and it ranked really well. Now I also used the previous plugin, which I think helped it rank, but all it was 3 videos, and it ranked. And so I ended up adding content to it. So this can, I noticed that. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it a little bit better. Now some pages will need content added. So I'm not saying that every single page you put up like this is gonna rank, and you're gonna, it's just like push button millions. It's not quite like that. Sometimes, I go into my search console, and some of these pages Google says, hey, this is thin content. And I think part of this is that a visitor hasn't actually gone to it, and if they actually send a search visitor to these pages, then I think this thin content thing will go away, because YouTube videos are the most engaging. Video in general is the most engaging form of content, and this is centered around videos. But you can do images. You can scrape the titles and a snippet of the description from there. So that's really useful. Here's an example of sort of like a really simple thing that I was doing, and it's not perfect, but And this is kind of what it would look like to use the main part. There's quite a bit more to this plugin that I'm able to show real quickly in this video, but it's a really fast way to build out the SEO site structure in an organized fashion. Especially when it comes to building it with a parentage so that your pages can be interlinked properly, which is this next plugin, which is the auto silo widget. Now what this does is it easily interlinks deeply structured SEO sites. So you've set up your parentage right. You're saying these are subcategories of different pages. You don't want to leave, like, let's say your site's 3 or 4 tiers deep. You don't want to link the 4th tier on one part of your site to the 4th tier on a whole other part of your site that's not related. Right, this auto silo widget is going to do that for you. It's a simple widget. You just drag and drop in here, and boom, you install it. Just drag and drop, boom, it's done. And then as a result, what it'll do is it'll in the widget it'll be a dynamic link structure that's organized that will link to the parent, the siblings, and the children of each page. So whatever page you're on, it will link to the parent, the siblings, and the children. And you can kind of change how it looks and what the anchor text is of each page if you want, or you can just install it and it'll just do everything by itself. I don't know if you noticed the theme here. A lot of this stuff is about doing SEO on your site really quickly and saving yourself time and energy and being able to do it really efficiently. SEO, this is the site structure plugin. I find this to be useful once the stuff is installed on your site. How is it actually on your site? And you can click through to each one of these. I find this to be more useful than using sort of like the pages area of the admin. This is more what I like to look at because you can kind of collapse things and uncollapse them. There's also an uncollapse button that I missed on my screenshot. But you can click through to this and it'll allow you to edit these. You can hide them, so you can hide certain pages. You can move the parentage and stuff like that. I find this to be really useful at, like, okay, especially again when it comes to the silo widget, how do I want to edit this? This is a quick and easy way to do it. Now there's another plugin that I made a while ago, and I'm currently updating it, and I don't think it worked. I think the programmer from 3 or 4 years ago didn't make it so that it works with the current version of WordPress. So I don't have the screenshot of that, but I have kind of like a quick picture of it. So basically, what the point of this is to be able to edit things really quickly. So you want to edit. Let's say you want to edit a lot of the URLs, a lot of the parentage, or the titles, the URLs, the keywords, the description, in bulk. This is basically what I gave my developer. You can edit a bunch of them at once. And this is actually pretty useful. Sometimes you want to change quite a bit on your site, and as a result, you need to change other things. And it also is helpful just to look at this, just to see, okay, what is the title of all these pages? How do they fit together? And make sure you don't have any, cannibalization of concepts. And if you do, kind of tweaking it a little bit, tweaking a bunch of different pages at once. I find this to be very useful as well, so this is a separate one. So these are the 5 plugins that are currently in the Ninja Pack. I do have a couple of ideas that I plan on adding soon, and also these plugins I plan on. I have several different new features that I've already thought of for some of these that I haven't been able to implement yet, but I find this to be, I use all of these plugins. These are all plugins that I use, except this one I haven't used this one in a while, but I plan on getting back to it and using it. But all these plugins I use, and so they're made for me, but that I thought other people would find useful to share. And as a result, you pay me a little bit, I take that money and I put it towards developing it and making them better for everybody. And so the way it'll work is it'll be a monthly membership. And if you cancel the membership, you'll be able to download the plugins. If you cancel the membership, you'll still be able to use the plugins, but you won't get the updates, which I will be regularly updating a lot of these plugins and adding new plugins as well. So you could just get a month of it and download it and just use it for as long as you want. But if you want the added features and the improvements that I plan on making, then you'll need to keep paying. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a great day. Bye.